Hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I'm going to react to another Xena episode. I haven't reacted to this in a while, so today I'm going to react to episode 4. The thing is I really enjoy the show, but the views are just not good enough to do this on a regular basis, especially when there's a lot of shows coming out. I got some regular shows I'm doing right now, like The Last Kingdom, and some other stuff in between, other Patreon requests. So I'd like to do this show more, but there's just not really enough space for that. So the episodes I have reacted up to now, they are mostly Patreon requests. So of course it is for you also possible to request an episode or from another show or whatever. There's possibilities on my Patreon, but I just wanted to explain that because that's why I'm not doing this like every week or something. And to be fair, the episodes, they link to each other as in you see their journey, but every episode there's a new problem and it's not really that important for me to keep watching side by side because I pretty much remember everything that's happened. The last episode was about Gabrielle, how she got kidnapped and then she had to marry this sort of demon or whatever, and then she had to do all these tasks. In the end, kind of the message was that she shouldn't kill. That was sort of what Xena said in the beginning, and then of course that came back in that episode. And yeah, I'm just gonna watch the fourth one now. Really curious to find out what this one is about, and if you want to see my full reaction to it, that's also possible. It's on my Patreon under the uncut reaction tier. And yeah, now I'm just going to watch this episode.
Hurry up, old woman. His Majesty hasn't got all night.
Future has all the time in the world.
Almighty Zeus, the vision of your all-seeing eye.
Some sort of sorcery for a king?
What do they say?
There is truth to your dreams, your lordship. There is indeed a child in your future.
Oh.
Son died in childbirth months ago.
But this child is not of your line. He is an orphan, humble parentage, born on the equinox. In your possession.
Born to one of your servants. The mother died in childbirth.
Then what of this child?
Puzzling, my lord.
So he's gonna get the child.
I only speak the vision.
No one is going to blame me for your gift.
The child will one day occupy the throne. Your throne, my lord.
Why, that's ridiculous.
Stones do not lie.
Will he attempt to take the throne by force?
Maybe he'll just adopt him.
I cannot read that. His birth has set the course of events in motion.
We're talking about a mere infant.
Threats to the crown take on many guises.
Bid that you'd care for him as your own, did you not? Listen to me, Falana. The child is in grave danger. Demos is hunting for him.
Ooh, and I think that's where Xena and Gabrielle are gonna come in the picture. They're probably gonna find him or something.
Did you sleep okay? Like a rock. You? On a rock. Is that a cat?
To be fair, sometimes I confuse babies crying with cats screaming, so fair.
A big griffin with a cat in its mouth. What is it?
But like, what are they gonna do with a child? They're probably gonna have to find someone this episode then who is willing to take care of it or something.
You're just the most precious.
I just knew she was gonna love this. Can we keep him?
I always wanted a little brother. He belongs with his mother. Whoever she is, she obviously doesn't want him. What should we call him? You know, Gabrielle's a nice name.
Gabrielle.
Xena's is good too.
Yeah, she's really ready to keep the child.
Any news?
None, my lord. Child will be found, don't worry.
I really thought he'd just like adopt the child or something, and because his own son died and all. But they instantly had to make such a negative thing out of this.
When the child is an adult, then I'll view him as a threat. Now,
I would agree with you, my lord. Prophecy has already reached the outer villages. There are some who already consider him your successor.
Oh.
people can't afford another civil war anymore.
How many lives were saved through your leadership, and how many lives are at stake should the child remain free?
It's been 6 months since she died, taking my son with her. My command is unchanged. Bring him to me. I'll decide what to do once I have him.
Maybe that is what's going to happen in the end. Maybe Xena and Gabrielle find out that the child belongs there and it's just gonna be peaceful? I don't know.
Take it you're in charge.
What is going on there?
What's this woman done?
Send her to Hades.
Yeah, they're gonna save her. Damn, that woman was really lucky that they just encountered them.
Didn't your mother ever tell you not to turn your back on a lady? Any volunteers to replace him?
Yeah, get the fuck out of there.
I didn't think so.
Is she the servant who put him on yeah, I wanted to say the boat, but who put him in the water?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here, I'll get this.
No, wait. Be careful with that bag.
It's all right. I've got it.
Is that her? No, right? She would have recognized the baby by now, wouldn't she?
That box have anything to do with what those people wanted?
In a way, because I was born into the wrong family and I'm paying for it now. My name is Pandora.
Pandora, the one who opened the box?
Yeah.
That was my grandmother.
Oh.
We have the same name, but I still carry...
The box.
No, don't worry. It can't hurt you. All the desires of mortals were released when my grandmother opened it.
Except the hope of mankind.
The hope of mankind is the one thing my grandmother managed to trap. Why we all still have hope. This box is the most important thing in my life. It's why I can't live my life.
But like, what's the reason they wanted to kill her then? Because they think it's dangerous?
Give the baby to Pandora and come and help me here.
And then what?
I'm really not the best one to be trusted with a baby.
I mean, at least that answers my question. She's not the one who put the baby there. I just completely forgot the woman's face and was like, is she? But no.
Get me my saddlebag.
For that, you needed me?
Don't even think about it.
Do not rest until the infant is found.
And as always, there's people after them.
He needn't necessarily be found alive.
You'll have to check your weapons.
We just want some milk and some port.
Weapons first, then milk.
Go ahead and sit down.
Cute, isn't he? Like to say he has my nose. What can I say? He does.
What does she want? A brother or a son? Oh shit.
Can you hold it?
Gabrielle.
And they took their weapons, right? Gabrielle.
Okay. Oh, yes. Hello.
They're way too happy with that baby.
Something about our baby bothering you?
Our baby. It's a baby from the three of us.
Keep moving. By the order of King Gregor, that child is under arrest.
And now what?
Give me that child.
Oh! Suddenly fire breathing and all. Ah, she doesn't need weapons. Look at her go. Xena always having the most insane skills.
Surrender now and I'll spare your life.
I was about to say the same to you.
With a candle holder. I feel like in the end, Pandora's also gonna do something with that box or something. I don't know. Or they're gonna steal it. Did they take it?
What do you want with me?
You sent the boy after them. You'll be dead in less than a minute. Or we could talk.
One way to get someone to talk.
King Gregor, the baby belongs to one of his servants.
What does he want with him? He's not gonna hurt him, is he?
The word's out that he wants him killed.
No!
They took the box. Now they also have to get that back.
The box is gone.
Xena is involved. I was barely able to escape with the box.
Xena, this is it.
My lord, that design might trigger the latch.
I'm not going to open it. No man in his right mind would.
But a warrior princess might. Or at least use it to blackmail a king.
I don't think that was the idea, but sure.
We know the solution. It's just too horrendous to consider.
Afraid I don't see your solution.
The child... I can't believe I'm going to suggest this. The child must be killed.
Wasn't that the idea already?
I am to order.
Oh, apparently not.
But you are to order the life and prosperity of your people. The child is already dead. Do you think Xena cares about its well-being? And if it lives, it'll just become a pawn in a battle for the crown. People, so long as it remains a threat. We trade Xena. The box for the baby.
Gregor agreed to meet with us.
I want to look into this man's eyes, and he's not meeting us. I'm going alone.
But whatever. But I want you to know. You know there's a reward out for us? The word has it it's over 1,000 dinars. I'm tempted to turn myself in. What's wrong with Pandora?
She's been like that ever since the tavern. I think it's the first time she's been without that box.
Are you all right?
I have to get it back.
You will. First we make sure the baby's safe, and then...
That'll take too long. The wrong choice. I should have grabbed the box.
You made the only choice.
Gregor's not stupid enough to open the box.
It doesn't matter how stupid he is. If I don't have that box in my possession, it opens itself. That's why we must always carry the box.
Ah, I see the problem now.
And hope escapes.
Yeah, that's gonna take too long then if they first have to get the baby to safety. Oh, shit. And then everyone is just kind of doomed, right? Because we indeed already saw her doing something with it, so I guess she was just like preventing it would open. That crown is way too big.
I guess I can't expect someone like Xena to be on time.
Did he really just wear that and put that big ass crown on his head to like look more powerful in the presence of Xena?
Where is the child?
Safe and non-negotiable.
And why are we here?
I wanted to look into your eyes. To see what sort of man ordered the death of a defenseless child.
Order your death right here and now.
Under a flag of truce. Then I would know what kind of a man you are.
I know who you are, and you disgust me. You swept across countless nations and saw the world tremble at your feet. My people are not going to be your next victims. If it means my death, or the death of this child, so be it.
We want him.
Did you bring the box?
Did you bring the child?
He's just an infant.
He's just one infant, and surely his life doesn't compare to losing.
Damn. Ruthless. Like, I don't even like children, but killing babies just seems kind of wrong.
Who's this? Ophelia. She works as a servant in the castle.
I was the one who put the baby into the river.
That's her. They do kind of have the same hair color, I guess. No, they don't. Let's put them next to each other so I can see. I mean, no, but you know.
Where did you find her?
Hey, you fight, I talk.
I just kind of love that they keep like bringing more women in, and now there's just like 4 of them taking care of this baby. It's all gonna be like our baby.
I looked into this man's eyes and I didn't see an evil man. I saw a king trying to protect his people from a cold-blooded murderer. His words. But that advisor of his, Nemos, I don't trust him. Knowledge is power, and I didn't want to give him that power.
Peter Baelish.
I need to get into the castle. Can you help?
But not tonight.
It has to be tonight.
The Quarter Moon Festival is tonight. There's too many people there.
But isn't that good? So they could sneak in like unnoticed?
Dance for him, and he chooses one.
Are you one of the dancers? What time do you have to be there?
God's no baby anywhere.
Heard a baby cry. I swear it came from him.
Oh yeah, because they're doing the reward, so everyone's gonna look for a baby now.
They've gone crazy trying to find the baby.
They're scared or greedy.
I hate him. His face is already annoying me. Oh, they're gonna sneak in like that. How does he not notice? Especially if he's staring at her that long. You can see that's Xena, right? What's the plan here? They're just gonna distract them all? Oh, come on. He was constantly keeping his eye on her.
What is this doing here?
I feel much safer if I know where it is.
I think he'll be better protected with me.
I'm beginning to believe His Majesty is becoming distracted by his moral conviction.
You mean not killing a baby?
There is many men loyal to you. Come here. Have her brought to my room.
Oh my god. We all know she's gonna kill you there.
Gabrielle, shh. He's going to give us away.
How stupid is it if you find a baby and you basically give him the male version of your own name?
You have a knack for this kind of thing. He likes you.
Maybe he's gonna live with her.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about having a baby?
No. I can't afford to dream about something that'll never be.
Because of the box?
Don't be afraid, my child. My desire is pleasure, not pain.
My pleasure is yours, my lord. I merely want to take your responsibilities from you, at least for one evening. I'm surprised you have time to... Or the king. Is he working tonight?
He's in his chamber. Oh, you smell so good.
Ew.
You mean I'm actually near the royal chamber?
But enough of him. You spoke of pleasure.
He's knockout.
Spoke of pain.
I honestly feel like in the end the king is just gonna change his mind or something. I think the other guy is just influencing him too much. Random dog. Oh, angry dog.
My boy, my only son. What's become of your father, child? The man your mother called husband. I would have valued your life greater than my own. Now another child's life is in my hands.
Just adopt the child. Literally. I don't see how no one can think of this. It's so easy. I know maybe it didn't work like that back then. I don't know how it works in this fantasy world, to be honest. But, I don't know, it seems like the most logical thing to do.
Guards! That warrior woman is loose! Well, Xena, you've made this far easier than I expected.
I don't think so. That's not her style.
You have no options, be certain of that.
There are many things I'm not certain of anymore, but I'll bet my life this'll surprise you.
Yeah, I knew it. She was doing something with that rope, yeah. And now what? Okay. She's loose. Away with a lot of obstacles, yeah.
Come here.
Oh, they're gonna be like just in time.
Got the baby, we've got the box. Let's get out of here.
No, not yet. There's still a prophecy.
Prophecy is fulfilled if the baby lives. Grow up to take the kingdom.
That's right. That's why I have to give the baby to Gregor.
How is it this hard to see for them? Like, no, this baby wasn't gonna grow up and kill everyone. This baby was just gonna be his new son.
Don't be alarmed. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already. To fulfill the prophecy,
You want to take my throne?
I have no interest in your throne. I never have. And a good ruler. I know about your wife and child. This child will take your throne, but as your heir, not as your conqueror.
Yeah.
He's a child who needs a father to love him, father who needs a child to love.
And like, if the prophecy is gonna come true anyway, isn't the better option then to just raise him and teach him how to be a good king?
That's the prophecy.
I was so blind.
Yeah, no shit.
I think it's time my people met their next king.
Have you lost your mind?
Come to my senses.
You're being seduced. It's a trick. Hand me that baby.
I command you to return to your room.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna be a problem in the end. I mean, there has to be another epic Xena fight, of course. Oh, I really thought she just threw the baby there. Well, why did she take him?
She's got the baby!
No, no, no!
She did throw the baby. Oh, is it a real baby? Or did she pretend like it was a baby, right? It's just like all these episodes, they always have to end on some sort of fight. So I knew it was not just gonna be... Oh shit. Not just gonna be her returning the baby and him being like, yeah, okay, solved. Baby seems to be laughing. Baby seems to think it's funny. What? They're just throwing this baby around. Baby seems to like it. He keeps laughing.
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
What makes you think I'm not going to?
Baby saved.
I feel a little nervous just letting it out of my sight.
While my son rules, Box will be safe in my fortress. The room is well protected.
Oh!
I'll still set the lock every day, but I won't have to wander anymore. I think I finally have a home.
Are they gonna like fall in love or just like that? Just that she's gonna take care of the child too?
Brought the prophecy true, Xena. How can I ever repay you?
I didn't do it for payment. Have a good life, all three of you.
Isn't there anything you want?
Name him Gabrielle.
Ah, for real? I didn't expect that to really happen in the end. Felt like such a joke.
You ready to go?
Sure, can't believe I touched the box.
Pandora's grandmother was cursed because of this, and then Pandora is blessed because of it. Does it all happen because of fate?
I think it all happened because you slept on a rock.
It did, didn't it?
What?
There's nothing in it.
All these years, she's been carrying around an empty box.
The box was empty, but Pandora was still carrying our hope.
What?
What should we tell her?
We tell her the truth.
Or nothing?
Hope has been and always will be safe inside every one of us.
What the hell? How did it just open that easy? But I guess she really thought, like, there was something in there then. And they should tell her, because she'll kind of have her life back, I guess. Don't have to walk around with a box every time or, like, reset it every day. What the hell? What an episode! So, to be fair, I think this was a really fun episode to watch. But right now, I'm just really thinking, like, what was this episode supposed to tell? That everyone's just really fucking stupid? Because what the hell was this? It's like, the moment, the first 10 seconds, I don't know when the woman said that, like the first minute, when the woman was like, oh, there's going to be another son to you. And then they talked about, like, girl, the servant, who had a son and also died in childbirth. My instant thought, the instant connection I made was like, oh, so he's gonna adopt that child and he's gonna be his heir. Like, the most logical thing to think. And then all she could see was that he was gonna take the throne one day, which also made a lot of sense in my head. And then the guy, the guard of him, or whatever he was like, no, we have to kill the child because I will not let this kingdom be threatened. I was like, what are you talking about? And then there was this whole thing about this child, which was so unnecessary. If anyone would have just used their brain in this situation. And then we meet Pandora, and I mean, fun. I was like, okay, I don't know yet why we're meeting her, but fun. Pandora's here. She's carrying around this box for so long, so apparently she thought her whole life, okay, yeah, there's still something in there and it's not allowed to be opened and she has to protect that box. That's like the curse of her family. Then in the end, the box opens in the most dumb way ever because Gabrielle accidentally pushes the box off that thing. So it falls, it instantly opens, like how could that even turn? But sure, I guess. I think that also shows that it was just like an empty box, like it wasn't that deep, you know, like it could just be opened like that. I guess Pandora has just been really careful with it because that's kind of the thing she has to do. But yeah, then to just open like that and then nothing being in there was so anticlimactic. And then at first I was like, oh, maybe she knows or she doesn't know, but it's still giving her some sort of purpose. So that's why I was like, or not tell her anything at all. And then I realized, wait, but this woman has really been walking around with an empty box for her entire life, protecting something that's not there. So that's kind of how I'm thinking about everything that's just happened. But like I said, it was a really fun episode to watch. I have to say, from the 4 episodes I watched, I think there were more fun episodes than this, but I still had a lot of fun. It was fun to see how Gabrielle handled the baby. Like, the moment they put that baby in the river, I was like, yeah, Xena and Gabrielle are gonna find it. To be fair, I thought, okay, Xena's just gonna be against this whole idea of taking this baby, and Gabrielle's gonna be like, oh, can we keep him? Which she said, because it's Gabrielle. But Gabrielle is absolutely gonna love this baby. I mean, Xena, she wasn't like as into it all as Gabrielle, but she really tried to protect that baby. And Gabrielle was just, yeah, exactly as I expected her to be around the baby. And it's kind of funny that his name is Gabrielle now. So yeah, that was my reaction to the 4th episode of Xena. Let me know what you thought of it. And if you liked this reaction, then please leave a like, subscribe. If you want to see the full reaction to the full 45-minute episode, check out my Patreon and you can see it under the uncut reaction tier. And then I really hope to see you next time. Bye!